Today on Cutlers Court.
So when was the first time he verbally expressed to you that he had any doubts that Neora was his child?
When she was roughly almost 2.
Have you ever thrown up in his face? Well, that's not your daughter anyway.
No, but I just wish sometimes it just would come out that he's not.
Just the implications keep me up at night.
I think we are ready for the results.
Relationships on the brink of collapse. This is Cutlers Court. Tiara Clark is in court today demanding a paternity test and hoping to establish a co-parenting agreement with her boyfriend, James. She says his doubts have lingered for too long, and after years of infidelity and broken trust, Tiara wants James to finally step up and be the father their family needs. James Scott says the lingering doubt about his daughter's paternity has left him with sleepless nights and unanswered questions. Despite years with Tiara, he admits he's held back emotionally and says he can't fully step into the role of father until he knows the truth.
Your Honors, this is case 2070, Clark versus Scott.
Good day, Ms. Clark. You have brought your significant other to court today because you've got something you need proven.
Yes.
Tell us about what's going on.
So I'm here today to prove to James that he is 100% the father of our 4-year-old daughter. And if he can't step up and do what he needs to do to be in our lives, then I just need him to sign this co-parenting agreement in order for him to be in her life, because I didn't make her by myself. When we met 7 years ago, I was working at a casino in Florida, and everything was perfect. I just knew he was gonna be the man that I wanted him to be. We ended up moving to Georgia and finding out we were pregnant with our daughter. We did take a break for about a year, a little over a year, and now we want to see if we can make it work, which is why we're here.
Okay, Mr. Scott, is there a doubt that baby Neora belongs to you? Do you have doubts about this?
I honestly don't believe that I'm the father of Tiara's daughter.
It's his.
Your Honor, we've been through a lot. Cheating accusations. I even heard through the grapevine that she had another man tested.
That's
Last
a
thing I
lie.
want to do is have doubts if this little girl my child or not.
Okay.
The only cheating accusations was him. I've never cheated, and I've never given any reason to believe that I was cheating. The only cheating accusations is from him.
So have you been a part of this baby's life since she's been in the world, or have you just, that ain't mine, I don't know if it's mine?
But I also lose sleep, not knowing if she's mine or not.
So this is something that's with you all the time.
Your Honor,
this doubt.
back to the...
Hold on,
Every
Ms. Clark.
day, every day, Your Honor, every day, every day. She's a beautiful little girl, but a lot of features she have don't add up.
Look just like him.
Look at the lump on my head.
Look just like
She don't
him.
have a
Doesn't
lump.
look like me.
Everybody
You got
in
a
my
lump
family.
on your head?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On the top of my head. She don't. Look at the fairy ears.
Okay.
She's beautiful, but
So when did you start questioning paternity?
Your Honor, can I
ever
please...
since she was in Vegas,
I'm gonna get...
ever since she was in Vegas, no.
Ever since Miss Clark was
I've
in
had
Vegas?
doubts, yes. I've had doubts. But after a great friend of mine told me that, you know, she had a DNA test done, it's like, wow. I've been losing sleep ever since, Your Honor. I've been losing sleep.
Okay, Ms. Clark.
The only cheating accusations have always came from him. For example, when we first moved to Georgia, so probably like a year and a half into us moving to Georgia, this phone number just kept calling his phone, It was this girl. He claimed it was his coworker, which that's fine. I speak to my coworkers all the time, so it was nothing. But one night I ended up calling her when he was asleep, and she admitted that they were more than just coworkers. So
Why did you call her?
Because I felt like women's intuition. So she admitted and she apologized for even dealing with him.
But wait. Because I'm always interested in this part. Do you DM her? How
She was messaging him. I messaged back as if I was him.
Okay, and you say, hey, baby, how you doing? Or whatever that looks like.
I continued the conversation to whatever they were talking about because he deleted a lot of stuff, so I don't know what they were talking about.
Okay, and then do you say, I'm getting ready to call you, or do you just call her?
I think she felt like it wasn't him, so she kind of was being iffy about answering it. So I finally just told her, like, hey, this is who I am. And she didn't want to admit at first, but she did end up telling the truth. He didn't want to admit to it. He has not admitted to it. I've never cheated on you. I've never cheated on you. Even years after the fact, he just admitted last month that he actually cheated with her, which I already knew that. So if he was gonna lie this entire time, that's why I feel like he's a liar. That's why I feel like he's a cheater.
Your Honor, if I could defend myself. First and
lady.
foremost, Your Honor, I was woken up out my sleep, bombarded, caught off guard. Of course I lied.
Well,
of course
no,
I did.
not of course.
I was off guard. I didn't know what was going on. I just was waking up. I didn't know I was still drinking.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. The next morning, did you say, look at here, now wait, I was out of my mind with sleep. Let me tell you what happened.
Not at all, Your Honor.
Okay.
I love her. I love her, and I didn't want to hurt her, Your Honor. I didn't want to hurt her. I had to come up with a plan, Your Honor.
So how long did it take you to execute your plan?
It took a while.
How long was a while?
But I admit it. The first step of recovery is admitting. And I admit it. I admit it.
Okay, wait. How long after you were confronted did you admit it?
I don't know about it being a year, but it was a little minute after. It was a minute.
Okay, so not only that, we've had STD scares and all of that. So I was cleaning. I ended up finding a STD paperwork with test results on it, hidden in his shoebox, in an old shoebox.
Your Honor.
And basically, it was negative. But of course, I had to go get myself checked just in case he got himself clean for something and I'm just still walking around with something. Obviously, it was negative, but it was the principle, like, if you knew that you were getting STD checked, why not tell the truth, especially if it was negative?
And were you all sexually active during this period?
Yes.
So if you thought you had an STD, why wouldn't you mention it to the person you're sleeping with?
I didn't think. I went and got checked. I wanted to check on my health.
Everything you're saying, I agree, you did not think.
I wanted to check on my health.
You did not think.
It was a win-win situation for me. I checked on my health, I'm good.
Okay, so what's wrong with my test results? I'm honest about it, and he see my test results. I get tested all the time because I go to the doctor because of my health situation. So I go to the doctor enough to where if they ask, do you want to get checked, I get checked every time. So he knows about it. So what are you getting checked for if we're the only people that's sleeping with each other?
She hang with to some of the clothes that she decided to wear, I feel like I have the right to question some of the arguments that we had. Come on,
So what are we
Honor.
looking at?
You ought to check it out.
So what is
What I want to wear.
Okay, but wait a minute.
Jumping out the box.
Let me ask you, Mr. Scott, is that how she got you, though? Wearing clothes like that?
No, Your Honor.
When I was working at the casino, I very much wore short shorts.
I was playing blackjack.
Very much wore short shorts.
But it's a place for everything, Your Honor.
Coming up.
Have you ever thrown up in his face? Well, that's not your daughter anyway.
I just wish sometimes it just would come out that he's not.
Have you ever said, I wish you weren't the dad?
Yes.
Many times, Your Honor. Just the implications keep me up at night. Me actually looking at her deeper now and finding features that don't match mine. I honestly don't believe that I'm the father of Tiara's daughter.
So when did you start questioning paternity?
Your Honor, we've been through a lot. Cheating accusations. I even heard through the grapevine that she had another man tested.
Ms. Clark?
The only cheating accusations have always came from him. He just admitted last month that he actually cheated with her, which I already knew that.
My point is this. People want to act like all of a sudden this person is now wearing booty shorts, and the person was wearing booty shorts when you met him.
Yeah.
And that's why you were interested.
Yeah. Now, I understand your point where now you're in a relationship, I need you to move differently. I understand that. But don't act like, I can't believe you wearing booty shorts. Man, she was wearing booty shorts when you
I don't mind it.
Your
It's a
Honor?
turn on. But it's a time and a place for everything.
Okay, so a time and place for everything.
Your Honor?
This appears to be at a party where people are dressed from the colors. It could have been a Valentine's Day party. I don't know. But some
You wasn't going to church.
Yeah. So look at that. If you're going out to party, that's when you're gonna wear something like that, right?
You're right.
And then I grew up in Vegas, so it's hot. When I met him, we were in Florida. It's hot. Like, I like to be naked, and it's nothing wrong with
We
that.
got seasons. Come on.
It's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I can't. Vegas is very hot.
But is she not in Vegas no more, Your Honor?
No, but okay, let's be real. Georgia ain't known for its coolness. So y'all have gone from hot to just semi-hot. That's the difference.
So Atlanta is definitely different because we live in Atlanta, so it's definitely different. We have all the weather. So I don't party as much because I'm sick. So I get sick a lot faster than the normal person do. I have lupus. So I was diagnosed with lupus back in maybe like a year into us being together. So he was around when I found out I was sick. That does play a part into why our daughter was born early. She was 1 pound, 4 ounces. She was a micro preemie. So we knew, that when we had just left Florida, he's the only person I was with. We just made it to Georgia. So I ended up having a heart attack last year when I was visiting family in Vegas. And around that time is when he accused me of getting my daughter swabbed with another man's baby.
Oh, no, that's okay. You okay?
Okay, so he accused me of getting a DNA test done on my daughter, which is not true. Like, I'm not a cheater, so at the end of the day, I don't need a reason to get no DNA test for my daughter. You know what I mean? I know he's the father, so him accusing me and making up these accusations in his head, you know, it's getting wild at this point. Like, so I know it's...
Why did he accuse you of getting your daughter swabbed? Was she
I
swabbed for another
no,
reason?
No, she was never swabbed.
So where did that come from in his mind?
I don't know. I don't know.
But it is tearing you up inside.
Yeah, obviously, because I know that's his baby.
So what does it look like? Are you all living together right now?
Yeah, we are.
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
so what does that look like for your daughter? How does he interact and move with her?
She loves him. Like, she knows that's her daddy. She knows, you know.
And do you feel like he treats her like his
Yes, he treats her like that's his baby. It's just when we get into it, then it's a different story.
Then this bubbles up.
Yeah.
Have you ever thrown up in his face? Well, that's not your daughter anyway.
No, but I just wish sometimes it just would come out that he's not.
Have you ever said, I wish you weren't the dad?
Yes.
Many times, Your Honor.
What is that saying? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That is a lie. Words stick with you, and they can get in your soul, and they can rot you out from
Your
the
Honor.
inside out. So y'all
Your Honor,
got to be careful what you say to each other.
Understandable. Your Honor, if I may. If I may.
Yeah.
One of my friends called me one day, told me that his girl was at the clinic and she ended up seeing Tiara. You know, and she was getting a swab, a test done for the little girl. So I'm like, you sure? You positive? Yeah. Just the implications keep me up at night. Me actually looking at her deeper now, you know, and finding features that don't match mine. Yeah, my whole family say that, oh, that's my daughter. That she looks just like you. That's they. Everybody entitled to their own opinion.
We watched her develop. The moment that they saw her, she looks just like him. They said it. They said it's no ifs, ands, or buts. She looked just like him when he was a baby. We watched her develop from this little bitty thing that shouldn't even have a real
Your Honor, look
identity
at the
and still
furry
look
ears.
just like him.
Up next,
Do you have plans to break up with him?
Yeah,
Does he know that?
yeah. If we don't get it together, yeah, I definitely don't want to stay. All the accusations have to stop. Once we get the DNA test results and he knows that he's her father,
Okay.
you know, do the right thing.
Mr. Scott, the DNA results conclusively prove that you... Why did he accuse you of getting your daughter swabbed? Was she swabbed for another reason?
No, she was never swabbed.
So where did that come from in his mind?
I don't know. I'm not a cheater, so at the end of the day, I don't need a reason to get no DNA test for my daughter. You know what I mean? I know he's the father.
So when was the first time he verbally expressed to you that he had any doubts that Neora was his child?
When she was roughly almost 2.
Okay, and what was that conversation? How did it come about?
It was when he was cheating. He makes up these stories in his head and he just goes with it. It takes one person to say something and
But what was the conversation between you and him about? Did he just come in the kitchen?
It was just an argument, a normal, regular argument that we have. And of course it goes right into, well, I don't think she's my baby.
And your response was?
I wish she wasn't.
Okay.
All I want him to
She
do is
wasn't.
sign this
Hey,
co-parenting
sometime-
agreement.
Your Honor, with all due respect, sometimes
all you have to do is sign this
maybe she
co-parenting
not,
agreement. We don't even have to keep doing
come
it.
on, you plant a seed, it's gonna grow.
So you all are living together right now, correct?
What is that like? It can't be happy.
No, it's plenty of times where we sleep in different rooms.
Do y'all want to be together?
She's the love of my life, Your Honor. I love her.
Sir,
I do. But we go through things.
sir,
The worst is behind us, Your Honor.
that doesn't make sense.
The worst
because
is behind us.
No.
What makes us
When you-
stronger?
Nobody
By getting
is
past it, right, together.
Nobody is perfect. Me and Mr. Cutler are not perfect. Well, Mr. Cutler says he's perfect, but you know, he says he's perfect. But the reality is, when you love somebody, there are just certain things that ain't gonna come out your mouth. There are certain things that you're not gonna even think about that person because you love them. When you say things like that, it is not about loving them. It's about being selfish and mean-spirited. And mean-spiritedness has no place in a relationship.
You're right, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Clark, you all are living together. Neora's 4 years old. Does he do anything for her?
He does a lot for Nyora.
He does?
He does.
Does he do it voluntarily, or are you nagging him about it?
No,
or?
I think he does it because he, believe we're gonna be together. But I feel like once we fully separate and we're no longer together, he's not gonna do what he needs to do, because he said it.
Do you have plans to break up with him?
Yeah.
Does he know that?
Yeah.
You told him this?
Yeah.
What are you waiting?
If we don't get it together, yeah, I definitely don't want to stay.
What does get it together look like?
All the accusations have to stop.
Okay.
Once we get the DNA test results and he knows that he's her father,
okay.
Do the right things. Like, I'm not the one who's cheating. He was. He finally admitted it. Do the right things. If I'm the love of your life, then you shouldn't do anything to hurt me, so.
You've been really adamant about this co-parenting agreement.
Very.
You've been waving it, you've been flashing it. It is not a magic wand. You all have to work on the relationship. He has to work on being a good father. Not saying that you're not now, but you need to continue to work on being a good father. So I don't want you to get hung up on that piece of paper and think this is the magic bullet that's gonna solve everything. It's not, okay?
Okay.
I think we are ready for the results. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostic regarding 4-year-old Nyora Scott. Mr. Scott, the DNA results conclusively prove that you are the father.
We already knew.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I know.
Yeah.
I know. We already knew. So.
I'm sorry.
No. So are you gonna make sure you?
Of course, I'll be there. I'll do what I'm supposed to do.
No.
Okay. Now, I said what I said about the parenting agreement, that it's not a magic wand. By the same token, it does have some importance because it's important to her. So take a look at the agreement and see if you're willing to sign it.
And I've already signed it.
I'm gonna read it. But Your Honor, I believe in what you were saying, Your Honor. This is just a paper. I know for a fact that that's my daughter, and I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do.
Well, you know that now.
Can you read it out loud? We don't know what it says.
This agreement is made on by and between Mother Tierra Clark, Father James Scott. Parenting timing, weekdays, Tierra is to have Nyora Monday through Friday. Weekends, James will have Nyora every other weekend. That's unfair.
That's only if we separate. This is if we separate.
It's
not binding.
So in terms of a concept, you may have to work on some specific terms. In terms of a concept, you're spending time with Nyora and you're doing the things you need to do. You're on board with that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think that's a good first step. You all can work out the details of the agreement.
Absolutely.
I agree.
All right. I didn't get a chance to ask you, Mr. Scott. I think I saw your reaction. I can put 2 and 2 together, but I want to hear from you. How do you feel?
I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely excited. I can't wait to hold her and hug her. Without a shadow of a doubt, I know that she's mine.
Okay. And so that issue's never coming up again in this relationship. Is that correct?
Not ever.
Thank you.
All right. That is the determination of this court. Best wishes to both of you and to Nyora. And court is adjourned.
I can't wait to hold her in my arms. I'm relieved.
I know he's gonna be the good dad that he always have been to her.
I apologize for ever doubting you. I apologize for all the pain that I caused. I'm sorry.
I accept it. I just want to move forward.
Let's do it.
Today on Cutlers Court.
Who are these people that you are involved with that's given Mr. Silva Diaz some reason to believe that the daughter is not his?
The only reason is around this time that she was pregnant is she was still DMing dude, and it's like, okay, so were you meeting him at the gym? And she would tell me no, but the DM said otherwise.
He's very insecure, Your Honor.
Mr. Silva Diaz, the DNA results conclusively prove that you
Relationships on the brink of collapse. This is Cutlers Court. Kermit Sylvia Diaz is in court to determine if he's the biological father of 8-month-old Rilya. After discovering late-night calls from his wife's ex and messages with another man, he began to question everything. Kermit says their marriage has been filled with disrespect and doubt, and if the test confirms his fears, he's not sure their relationship can be saved. Whitney Lewis denies any wrongdoing and says her husband's accusations are completely unfounded. She's confident that Kermit is the biological father of baby Rilya, and despite the tension, she believes their marriage is still worth fighting for.
Your Honors, this is case 2077, Silva Diaz versus Lewis.
Good day, everyone.
Good morning.
This is Silva Diaz. You are here today because you have some questions about the paternity of your 8-month-old daughter. Is that correct?
Absolutely, sir.
You're here to get answers.
I need to get clarification and peace of mind.
All right. Tell me your story.
We met through a family member. I was invited to dinner. We had crab legs.
Okay.
And then, you know, one thing led to another. We started vibing. And since that day, we've been together. But on the very first day, she asked me about my sexuality. And it was, you know, right in front of my family. And I felt like,
On the first day?
On the first day, you know, just flat out. And I want to get clarification today and, you know, get some things established because the disrespect, you know, needs to come to an end.
All right, so you all are married.
Yes.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for about a year or two.
Well,
Almost 2 years, heading to 2 years.
Okay. Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long were you together before you got married?
No, it happened, you know, pretty fast, about a few months.
Okay.
All right.
You started questioning his sexuality?
Absolutely. You know, he did his OnlyFans thing. I knew about it a little bit before, but when I got with him and I started, you know, getting closer to the family, I heard, you know, the things that he was doing on it, and it's geared towards more of a male audience, so I'm just like, who are you doing that for, me or them? Yeah, so I definitely felt like I had to, you know, ask that question because I wanted to, you know, nip it in the bud, like, is this somebody I want to pursue or not? And we've been together for almost 2 years now. We got married really quick. We got married in 9 months.
Okay.
Got pregnant in 4.
When did this turn and you here with me? What's going on?
So I'm here with you because, for one, the first thing I want to get established is my DNA test. All my kids have a DNA test, and it ain't fair for my last one to not have a DNA test.
It's not gonna be a last
It's just for my peace of mind. It's for my clarity.
So this is just your standard procedure?
Yeah, and also I have my doubts because she do got a type, because when we first met, she say all the nice things, but when we first met, she had dude blowing up her phone. I go through her Instagram, and she DMing another dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't put nothing past nobody.
All right.
It was saying, like, let's meet up at the gym, times. I was like, yo, who is this?
And how do you know this?
Because I went through her phone.
Okay, and what made you go through her phone?
Because she always going through my phone. She always questioning me. She always down me. She always like, let me see your phone. She like to do it in front of family. She trying to put me on the spot.
Hold on. Why do you do that? Like, the
family is known, you know what I'm saying? So they know everything, and even if we were to have the conversation in private, he tells his mama everything, so they're gonna know anyway. So let's just nip it in the butt. Don't sit there and tell her your side. We're gonna do it all in front of her so she can see for herself.
Oh.
Different way of approaching it.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Because his mama is his best friend.
There are some, let me just throw some other approaches at him. It could be, y'all stop talking about your business to everybody. That's just my 2 cents, because once you let everybody in, then everybody's in.
Give them an inch, they'll take a yard. Trust me.
You have your point, Your Honor, but at the same time, he loves to call me a scallywag, and he does not even know. He does not even know the definition of what a scallywag is, and it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings so bad.
Most women ain't never satisfied, no matter what you do, Your Honor.
So you call her a scallywag?
She a little scallywag.
Ask him what the scallywag is.
Okay, hold on. That was my question. What is a scallywag? What is your definition of a scallywag?
She like to wear her little short little clothes. She like to be a little naked. She like to show her little ass. Like, if you and my wife, we married, dress like this all the time. Why? You cover yourself.
So I kind of understand your point. Not the true definition of scallywag, but that's why I asked for your version of it. But Isn't that what got your eye, was how she was dressing?
But it's not. Okay, calm down. But it's for my eyes.
That's
now.
a yes or no question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, but...
No pun intended.
However, comma, your point is, now that you are off the market, you should dress like you off the market. Is that your point?
Exactly.
Okay, so have you had a polite conversation with your wife about that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
But the thing is, that's one problem. And,
Yeah,
you know, I take your advice and I appreciate that, Your Honor. But then you have to get to, okay, my sexuality. I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am as a person. I know what I like, and I know what I did. I know what I put out there.
Has that been a continuing problem?
It's a continuous thing. It's a continuous thing because, you know, when we, let's say, having a debate or say, she'll be like, she'll always bring up my OnlyFans. And then I never put anything out there with another man. Everything, the orgies and all that stuff you see on the videos was always with a woman.
Okay.
Was with always woman, you know what I'm saying? But the other content out there was of my body. And because I am very comfortable with who I am, you know what I'm saying? And my following was a certain crowd.
And have you shared with her that this bothers you, that she keeps bringing this issue back up?
Yeah, then
she knows that because he brings it up in the argument.
And she knows how to get under my skin. And that's why she does it. You know, but at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is. You believe what you want to believe. Why did you marry me?
So, Ms. Lewis, why is that an issue? Why do you bring that up in arguments?
I bring it up because he loves to call me a scallywag, so I call him a prostitute. Same thing.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Coming up.
Everybody's a scallywag to him. Me, my mama, my mama.
They in cahoots, Your Honor. Her, my baby mama, my mom, her mom, they all in cahoots. I can never win against them.
It is hard for me to abide by a man that speaks of women in that way.
He loves to call me a scallywag, and he does not even know. He does not even know the definition of what a scallywag is.
Most women are never satisfied with no matter what you do, Your Honor.
So you call her a scallywag?
She's a little scallywag.
Okay.
So it's an easy fix. Stop calling her a scallywag. Stop calling him a prostitute.
And everybody's a scallywag to him. Me, my mama, everybody's a scallywag
the things they do, they're scallywags. My mom, I can give her all the money and help her out all the time with her bills and stuff like that. It ain't never enough. She want more. Her mom, the same thing. She wants more.
Do you call your mother a scallywag?
They're all scallywags in mine.
Do you call her that?
All them scallywags. My
to her face, you say, Mama, you a scallywag.
Wait. I'm not asking you if they are. I'm asking you, do you call them that?
Of course I call them that. And
not to their face, Your Honor, because his mama will get that chancleta and he'll hit me right in the head with it. Nope.
Oh, nothing chocolate.
Her and her mama, they like to jump on me.
What?
They put her mom, my mom.
Okay,
and the baby mom, all four of us just jump on him. And sometimes the
They in cahoots, Your Honor. Her, my baby mama, my mom, her mom, they all in cahoots. I can never win against them. They're all scallywags.
It is hard for me to abide by a man that speaks of women in that way. Calling your mother that is just wild for me.
It's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll handle it.
I have no doubt. And the fact that he says that, but he won't say it to her face because he knows
the repercussions.
Yeah.
She know who wear the pants, man. She know who put the foot down. I'm the big stepper, man.
I think a real man doesn't have to say those things, nor does he have to put his foot down. He moves. He moves in authority that isn't questioned because of the way he moves, not because of what he says or what he calls people. So I think that you need to think about why you feel the need to exert yourself that way. What has been modeled for you, that is not real manhood.
And you had that privilege, Your Honor, and most people have that privilege to have their fathers in their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I grew up with my mama's husband, and I didn't really have an actual father figure in my life. I grew up in the streets, me and my brothers and my sisters. We grew up like babies. You know, we grew up, we had to get it how we live, since very young. And
so knowing that about yourself, stand back and figure out what man you see moving in the world that's what you want to look like. And then that's where you take your model from, because I'm gonna tell you, stomping around saying I'm the big man and da-da-da-da-da is not it. And let's talk about this baby. You are gonna be her first love. And every man, when she gets grown, every man you will be the model. So if you don't want somebody calling your daughter a scallywag, or and all the disrespect, if you want her to get a man who will respect her and lift her and honor her, she's got to see you do it to her mama. So if you calling her mama this and that, and then
that's normal.
She's gonna think, oh, that's how men treat you. What you sow into your daughter is what you will reap. So if you don't want somebody calling your daughter that, you stop calling her mama that.
Now, this cuts both ways.
Yes.
Because you don't want your daughter growing up thinking it's okay to call her significant other a prostitute and calling him out of his name.
And you're 100% right, but sometimes when he calls me a scallywag, it's extremely uncalled for.
But here's the thing. We have already said, both of y'all.
Stop it.
Stop it. None of it's good. You have the power of life and death in your mouth.
Yes.
So are you gonna kill him or are you gonna help him live? Same to her. Y'all gotta make that decision.
Up next.
You know, this baby was conceived around the time we was messing around.
You think she was still messing around with
Your Honor, let me tell you guys something.
No,
he wanted this baby so bad. He said, I want my baby girl. You gonna give my baby girl.
I think we can find out today.
Yes,
yeah, we're about to know.
Sometimes when he calls me a scallywag, it's extremely uncalled for.
What you sow into your daughter is what you will reap. So if you don't want somebody calling your daughter that, you stop calling her mama that. Y'all gotta make that decision.
Just remember what's best for your daughter.
Yes.
That's the big question. And speaking of that,
yeah,
that's why we're here.
Yes, we are.
Now, we didn't address his accusations. We heard him talk about the men in Instagram and, dudes blowing up your phone, as he phrased it. Who are these people that you are involved with that's given Mr. Silva Diaz some reason to believe that the daughter is not his?
Like I mentioned before, Your Honor, he came into my life pretty quickly and we moved really fast. So at the time of us meeting, I had already broke up with my ex. So he kept trying to blow me up, call me, and I wasn't paying it no mind. And he is aware of that, and I communicated that with him to, calm down his insecurities, because he's very insecure, Your Honor.
Okay.
Very.
So
well, if somebody's blowing up your phone after you're in a relationship with him, that's not insecurity. That's just like, why is he blowing up your phone?
He's cuckoo. He was using text now apps, creating new phone numbers to call me. He's using his homeboy's phone. I don't know.
Okay, so the ex was like, I just got to. And you were like, no, stop.
I didn't even say anything. Cold turkey.
Has Miss Lewis ever thrown in your face, it's not your baby anyway?
No,
okay, good, because that's always one of them things that pops up.
She always claimed this to be my baby.
Okay.
And I only have my doubts because the only reason is around this time that she was pregnant is she was still DMing dude and like meeting up to go to the gym and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, so were you meeting him at the gym? And she would tell me no, but the DM said otherwise.
I couldn't. I was always working. I'm a hustler. I was always working. I'm a social worker in real life, so I'm always answering phone calls, messaging, texting, and sometimes those phone calls are late because people have emergencies.
Yeah.
Again, we're addressing his insecurities here.
But what about all the people blowing you up on Instagram, the people you're DMing and all that?
I don't DM. I don't chase. They chase me, so that's not me, Your Honor.
Do you respond?
Nope.
Not even?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Nothing.
Let me tell you guys something.
No,
he wanted this baby so bad. I was like, babe, let's wait. Let's take our time with this. He's like, no, I'm putting it in you right now. Every person that met us,
what
Your
just
Honor.
happened? Okay.
Every person that has met us, Your Honor, he said, she's getting a baby. She's getting a baby. She's getting a baby. She's getting a baby. He said, I want my baby girl. You're going to give my baby girl. Look at her. This is my precious. Yes, and that baby is his twin from his head to his toes. Her hair is a combination of my hair and his. His skin tone, her skin tone is clearly his. His toenails, her toenails. And her crybabiness is just like her dad's.
Okay.
And then, Your Honor, this baby was born in June. And then, like she said, we was moving pretty quickly, and she was still involved or in communication with old boy.
So you believe?
So I still have my doubts because, you know, this baby was conceived around the time we was messing around, and you probably still was messing around. She ain't never.
You think she was still messing around with
Your Honor, this man plotted against
If a woman want to do that dirt, you will never find out.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
That is not true.
The good ones.
Hey, I think we can find out today.
Yes,
yeah,
you
we're
will.
about to know.
But
Yes.
other than that, Your Honor,
And you know what her name
she's
stands
a good
for?
woman. She's a good woman. I appreciate her. Even though I have my doubts and everything ain't perfect, but she helped me in my recovery from, when I was addicted to drugs. I was detoxing. She took care of me. She was right there every step of the way. And she was part of the reason why I overcame and why I am the man I am today. She is a very big part of that. She don't even drink, Your Honor. When we go out, I'm the one drinking. I smoke my cigars. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped doing cocaine. I stopped doing all kinds of stuff. And she's really a big part of that.
We are now ready to reveal the DNA results prepared by DNA Diagnostics regarding 8-month-old Ryla Silva Diaz.
That's my baby.
She is cute.
Mr. Silva Diaz, the DNA results conclusively prove that you are the father.
It scared me, Your Honor. Why you call like that, Your Honor? Made my heart drop a little bit.
Can you tell him the percentage, please? Tell him the percentage.
It's 99.9. It's conclusive.
It is absolutely conclusive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 99.99999.
As it should be.
It's 1,000 nines here.
So there should be no more dispute, no more question, no more doubt. She is your daughter.
Thank you
And
for
so
that.
now you are fully obligated to do all the things we talked about.
It's my
to
baby.
make sure you are the role model that she needs for a father,
Absolutely.
for a man.
And all my kids.
All your kids.
Yeah.
All of them are looking.
They're all in my life, and I take them very much well.
I know y'all want to hug each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Oh, God, Your Honor.
you know what?
That's what got him. That's what got him.
Wait a minute. Sometimes,
Come on.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
let me do it this way. Ryla Silva Diaz is your child.
Yes, Your Honor.
Y'all do better. Y'all be
Yes.
better
Yes.
for this beautiful baby.
Yes.
That is the ruling of this court. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, man. Come on, baby. I feel that I got the answer that I wanted today, and I can move forward with our life together.
We're relieved. I already knew he was the father, but, we just have to calm his insecurities down, and I think we accomplished that today.
We're gonna move forward with, our love and our happiness and building our foundation and speaking better with each other.
Today on Cutlers Court.
You brought him here because you want him to take a lie detector test, correct?
Yes.
And so if it turns out he's telling the truth,
I mean, if he comes back telling the truth, I'm gonna be blown away because, there's been times that, it's been smack dab in my face.
But if it comes back that he's not telling the truth, you're done.
and what about this addiction to porn that you talked about?
He says he's not fulfilled enough after we have been intimate.
I mean, after she is done, she's done.
Regardless of whether you're done or not.
Exactly.
The polygraph results will determine if he is lying. This is Cutlers Court. Tiffany Benson is bringing her partner to court after discovering photos of other women and finding a sexual device in his car. Devastated and fearing infidelity, Tiffany is demanding the results of a polygraph test before walking away from the only man she's ever loved. Jared in Knowles swears he's been faithful, but blames Tiffany's lack of intimacy for creating distance between them. He's determined to prove his innocence and fight for the love they once had.
Your Honors, this is case 2079, Benson versus Knowles.
Ms. Benson, Mr. Knowles, this is a relationship that's been on again, off again for the last 10 years, and even resulted in an engagement, which is now broken off. So, Ms. Benson, tell us why we're here.
Your Honor, me and now my ex-fiance, he'd rather masturbate and watch porn instead of, paying attention to me. So if the poly test comes back, he did fail it, 100% out. So.
You're done?
Yes.
You didn't mention anything about another woman, so that's not your concern?
There's definitely not been another woman that I've had to compete with, for sure. That's,
okay.
But
a lack of interest in you because of these other activities.
Yes, oh yeah, definitely.
Which makes you think, well, if he's doing that, he's doing that.
Oh yeah.
Maybe another woman out there.
I mean, yeah.
Anything other than being with me, that's the issue.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Knowles, she's a very attractive woman. Are you not interested in her?
Oh, no, of course I am.
Okay. The activities that she mentioned, do you think you partake of those things to excess?
No.
Do you think it's interfering with your relationship with Ms. Benson?
Being a lack of intimacy? No.
Okay, do you think there's a lack of intimacy?
Yes.
Okay, is it your fault?
She may think it's of excess, so she don't want to give it to me, but the reason it's gotten to excess by her standpoint is because there hasn't been any intimacy.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
so looks like we're looking at a kind of a chicken and egg thing here.
Chicken was here first.
Are you engaged in those activities because she's not giving it to you, or is she not giving it to you because you keep engaging in those activities? I'm using his phraseology.
I understand.
It's, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Ms. Benson, same question.
Yes.
Yes.
All of the above.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not because he is.
Thank you.
I am because she isn't. That's what's happening here.
All right.
All right. Tell me how you two met.
So we went to school together, but I don't know how else to explain it except for I was working at a gas station.
Yeah.
And he came in and my heart sank to my stomach. I was like, okay, he's my soulmate for sure. I don't know, I felt like I was put on this earth. I know it sounds crazy, but just being around him, we're best friends.
All right. And so from that point that you all started dating, how long were you all a couple?
I want to say maybe 5-6 years, something like that. So.
Okay. And then you broke up. Mm-hmm. And then how long were you apart?
I'm gonna say a good 2 years. I wanna say, a good 2 years.
And then you all got back together?
Yep.
And how long were you together that second go round?
Maybe 5, 6, something like that. Yeah.
6 years?
5, 6 years. Oh yeah, definitely for sure.
Mr. Knowles, who broke off the engagement? You or Miss Benson?
It was kind of both.
I'm telling you right now, it was more my decision than anything, because obviously, it wasn't something I wanted to do, but because of the situation and what has transpired, there was no other choice. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was too hurt to continue trying
This
not to,
relationship.
Exactly. So yeah.
So
definitely for sure.
the first time you broke up, if you've been together 5 to 6 years and then you broke up for about 2 years, whose decision was it to break up at that time?
Mine.
All right, so you're not sure if he's cheating, but you think that might be in the picture. Do you have any evidence to support?
I had evidence a while back, but I didn't really think I was gonna be here, so.
That part.
Plus, I was told at the age of 14 that I had a 32% chance of even having kids. Excuse me. And me and him's always talked about having kids.
Yeah.
He grew up in a big family, and I did too. Thank you. And, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Not only that, but I've been taking birth control for 10 plus years, and it gives me really bad migraines. Puts me down for days on end.
Okay.
And I'm just now finding out that due to the migraines and stuff, there's also that risk of I could possibly have tumors. I've even went as far as like I've been losing my hair. Like I've got tape and extensions in my head right now. Like it's kind of embarrassing, but at the same time it's life, you know. So I mean, yeah.
But you have some reason to think, because you talked about him and his activities.
Yeah.
You talked about him being, watching porn, and you talked about him possibly cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you think it's an excess for the activities that you say he's engaging in?
I honestly think it's in the back of my mind that I feel like it could be because of the fertility issues, and like I don't want to admit that for sure. Like, you know, nobody wants to admit that that's the problem you're having in that relationship. You know what I mean?
Right. Could it be for some reason other than that? I
think he's also insecure, and I know that like he doesn't love himself. So how could he love someone else? How do you expect to love someone else if you can't even love yourself?
Coming up.
As soon as I pick up that Band-Aid box, there's one of the vibrators that me and him, you know, and I'm wondering, why is that in your car?
Mr. Knowles, is there some reason why it was in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the reason?
I can't wait.
Are you engaged in those activities because she's not giving it to you, or is she not giving it to you because you keep engaging in those activities? I'm using his phraseology.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Are the fertility issues Ms. Benson talked about, does that have any impact on how you feel about her?
I mean, when we first got together and you told me that, I straight up told you that that wasn't a factor. As long as we are happy.
I mean, yeah, but in the back of your head, like, come on now. Like,
no.
It's kind of hard to sit there and think, like, because, I mean, you can sit there and be like, oh, that's not an issue, but...
You believe that it is.
What else would the problem be? You know what I'm saying? Like.
Well, don't ask that question. That could be its own rabbit hole.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
I mean, here's what in the brief time that I've been with Mr. Knowles, he is pretty matter of fact. I don't think it is what it is. Am I right? Yeah, okay.
Well, Ms. Benson, I see in the court paperwork that you think there's an ex-girlfriend involved.
So, okay. I was getting ready one night for, you know, a little spicy night type deal. And, well, I kept seeing in the shower, you know, from the curtain, he was just being really sketchy, just going back and forth with my phone to his phone. I'm like, okay, that's a red flag. So, like, as soon as I got out of the shower and I'm sitting there and I'm questioning him, he didn't want to answer me. Come to find out, he had opened up my Snapchat, this ex-girlfriend had randomly sent me naked pictures of herself. Why would you do that, first off? But, like, he had gotten those photos, because I asked him for his phone. Of course, I asked him for his phone. He finally gave it to me. He didn't want to, obviously. And I go into his phone, and in a, like, locked folder app thing, it's under my baby. You told me those were, there was no relationship there. So wait,
it's the ex-girlfriend's pictures are in that folder. Okay,
oh, yeah,
all right.
So, Mr. Knowles?
There was just 2 pictures.
Okay, two pictures. Did you ask her to send you these pictures?
No.
She just sent them randomly?
To her phone.
Are you having any kind of relationship with this
No.
ex-girlfriend? Have you had any kind of relationship with this ex-girlfriend since you've been with Ms. Benson?
No.
Do you know why she sent them to you?
I think, honestly, the reason why she sent it is because, like, she didn't like the fact that me and Jared were really close and, like, we were able to, you know, connect. And she's, like, really jealous of that.
So when you're jealous, you send naked pictures of yourself?
Right? To ruin a relationship type deal. Because, like, I don't think she's happy in her own. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So.
I saw something else in the court papers, and not a delicate way to bring this up,
Right.
but there was a pink sexual device that you found. Is that...
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor. So I had somehow cut myself, and we didn't have any Band-Aids at the house. And he was like, oh, I have some Band-Aids in my car. I go to his car. He's like, oh, they're in the middle console, right there in the middle. I was like, okay. So I open up, and, like, the Band-Aids are at the very bottom of the console, which, oh, whatever. So I dig it out, whatever, and, like, as soon as I pick up that Band-Aid box, there's one of the vibrators that me and him, you know, had intimacy, you know, trying stuff out, you know, that kind of thing. So, and I'm wondering, why is that in your car? You know what I'm saying? Like, why, like, in what place would that need to be in this situation?
Is there some reason why it was in the car?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the reason?
I can't wait.
Well, we purchased it with my money, and when the intimacy stopped, I had to take care of myself. She had to find a way to take care of herself without something that we purchased with my money. And that was the only place that I could lock it.
So you took it to punish her because it was something you bought with your money, and since she's not being intimate with you, she doesn't get to use that to be intimate with herself?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. Did you
I hate the logic, but I understand it.
You understand it. Did you use it with anybody else?
No.
You
Not
absolutely
at any
certain?
point in time.
Okay.
It's so many things.
It's so many.
Thank you.
it's
Yes,
so
I
many
agree.
things. And so you brought him here because you want him to take a lie detector test, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And so if it turns out he's telling the truth?
I mean, if he comes back telling the truth, like, I'm gonna be blown away, because, like, there's been times that, you know, it's been smacked out in my face proof, so.
If it comes back that he's telling the truth, there may be some other steps, but if it comes back that he's not telling the truth, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
And what about this addiction to porn that you talked about?
Oh, gosh. So there's been so many times that, like, me and him will be intimate, and he will literally, like, sneak away or walk away, and he'll have to be in the bathroom for, like, hours on end masturbating. He says he's not fulfilled enough after we have been intimate.
Okay, and Mr. Knowles, is that accurate?
I mean, after she is done, she's done.
Regardless of whether you're done or not.
Exactly.
Up next,
You also asked Mr. Knowles, have you used that pink vibrator that Miss Benson found in your truck with someone other than her?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph reveal?
The polygraph examination results indicated
Are the fertility issues Miss Benson talked about, does that have any impact on how you feel about her?
I mean, when we first got together and you told me that, I straight up told you that that wasn't a factor.
You took a lie detector test, and so we are now going to get the results of that test. We're going to call out at this time our polygraph expert, Mr. John Yarbrough, to give us those results. Patrick, please escort him into the courtroom.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good day, Mr. Yarbrough.
good day.
Glad to have you here. Could you
to be here.
please share with the litigants a little bit about your background?
Certainly. My name is John Yarbrough. I'm a certified polygraph examiner, also a member of the American Polygraph Association. I've conducted hundreds of polygraphs for various law enforcement agencies across the state, as well as private and professional polygraphs.
All right, you asked Mr. Knowles a series of questions. One included, you asked Mr. Knowles, since reconnecting with Miss Benson, have you had any sexual contact with your ex-girlfriend?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph reveal?
The polygraph examination results indicated he was being truthful to that question.
You asked Mr. Knowles, since reconnecting with Miss Benson, have you had sexual contact with anyone other than Miss Benson?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph determine?
The polygraph examination determined he was being truthful to that question as well.
You also asked Mr. Knowles, have you used that pink vibrator that Miss Benson found in your truck with someone other than her?
His response was no.
What did the polygraph reveal?
The polygraph examination results indicated there was deception to that question.
Okay.
So, Mr. Knowles, you got 2 out of 3, but that third one, not so good. So, who was it that you used the vibrator with, other than Miss Benson?
Other than myself, nobody.
And you're saying there was no third person that you
There
used
was
it
no
with?
third person other than me and her.
Is there any clarity you can add to this? Sometimes there's some things like you're like, I don't want to.
Well, understand.
But is there anything that you want to? Is there anything you want to say, just for the record?
It could have been the fact that he very well could have used it for self-gratification
Yeah.
and didn't want to admit that. It could be that he had it in the car because he intended to go somewhere, meet someone, and for some reason that didn't pan out again, these are questions and we're looking for the physiological response. So when a question triggers that strong of a physiological response, there's a reason they don't want to answer truthfully.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be.
So for example, if in his mind he said, well, for me, but I don't want to admit that, so I'm going to say no, that would trigger the physiological response that you got.
Exactly.
Okay. Mr. Yarbrough, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Are you willing to work on this relationship and try to move it forward?
I mean, like I said, part of me wants to, but part of me is like I'm so tired of all the lying. You know what I mean?
Okay, hold on. Mr. Knowles, do you want to?
I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here.
I see what you did. I like it. All right, so he wants to work at it.
Yeah.
What is it that you believe that he is lying about? Is it his porn addiction?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you want what? For him to get help with it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. He definitely needs that help.
Okay, so it sounds to me that he is saying what he needs from you sexually, he is not getting.
Right.
And that it's the frequency and the duration are not adequate. And that if those things happen, then, I don't have to do these other things. Is that a fair statement, Mr. Knowles?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
So, and you're shaking your head, but here's the thing. You don't know unless you do the thing.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, but he expects me to be bent over like a cat, constantly. Whenever he feels like he wants it is whenever he wants it. I'm not doing that. No. I'm not that much of a
there has
person,
to be.
you know what I mean?
Okay, so here's the thing about this part of people's relationships.
Right.
Is that everybody needs to be willing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Okay. But there also have to be times when you're like, it's been a long day.
Right.
However, I do know that I need to meet you where you are.
Oh, well, yeah.
So there has to be some give and take on both sides. Mm-hmm. So I think this is workable. It's just being intentional.
I think you probably do need to get some counseling about the potential for the porn addiction, and that way that puts her mind at ease. You have a harmonious, happy household relationship, and you all can move forward more healthily in that realm. Okay?
Sound good?
Yes, sir.
All right. That is the determination of this court, and court is adjourned.
Awesome, thank you. I love them in general. They're so well educated and they have so much under their belt. So when they're telling you something, it's coming at least from the heart. So
I mean, yeah, I would love to fix things, and I do think we do need counseling.
I'm glad that they were able to at least come to the terms that we could try to fix it. So
hopefully we can move forward and put everything behind us.